What's up? Welcome to the final Buff Boys of 2023.
It is, dude. And it's actually gonna drop perfect
right before the new year. Happy New Year, everybody. Matt Maran, Joe Gorman, Buff Boys podcast with our guest, the big dog, the king of New Jersey, the Big Dog Comedy Fight Club, Mark Henley.
What's up? It's the big dog, the king of New Jersey, the BXG, DXG. You know what it is. I'm here being buff with the Buff Boys.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, Mark's a real buff boy. The DDP yoga gets you buff, right?
I did the DDP yoga for a while, and then I stopped, and now I lift weights, which actually makes you buffer than the yoga.
Yes.
Nice.
You haven't really been doing the yoga, I noticed.
I do it every morning, but
not as much as you used to, it seems.
I do it a little bit, but I don't do the videos anymore. I used to do the video where DDP and his friends like yell at you or whatever, and now I just remember the lessons.
Nice. You can do it on your own, dude.
I took the DDP lessons into my heart, and now I do them there.
Yeah, because you don't need that initial push that DDP offers.
Yeah, no, I needed the push for him to be like, you can stretch. And I'm like, can I? And then I figured out that I could.
It helped, like, because it was like during the pandemic you really got into it, right?
Yeah, I was real fat. And then I started doing DDP yoga because they were like, you can't be fat anymore.
Oh, nice.
So then I was like, I won't be. And then
Who said you can't be fat anymore?
Like the government.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Remember they were like,
they.
yeah.
They said you can't be fat anymore.
Yeah, remember they were like, if you're fat, you're going to die of COVID. So you had to like do DDP yoga.
Or get the vaccine.
Yeah.
Nobody got that. No, they didn't have the vaccine at the time.
Yeah, for a while there's no vaccine. All fatties are dead.
Yeah.
Remember when people were like jogging in the park wearing their fucking mask?
Yeah, that was never me.
Fucking idiots, dude.
Yeah.
You just see that all the time. You just see people like outside wearing a fucking mask.
I do like the
Get
idea.
the fuck out of here, dude. This is in the fight. And then they say it's not an airborne disease. But it's like, how the fuck was it? Just like a fucking cloud of fucking COVID descending on people? I think the numbers were way out of fucking proportion. It was like, who fucking benefited? Governor Cuomo.
Right.
You know, everyone was like, oh,
Governor Cuomo did great from all this.
It was insane, dude.
I mean, what a fall. That was the rise and fall of Cuomo over 3 months is a wild.
But like,
wild.
what did Cuomo know that made people take him down?
All fatties are dead.
Did he say that?
I love the idea of like a CNN reporter with across the bottom of the screen. It comes out the big headline: "All fatties are dead."
A fatties emergency.
COVID
was our fatties.
Yeah. COVID was fucking wild and crazy, man.
Cuomo was doing so well. He wrote a book about how he saved everyone from COVID, and then within like a month, everyone was like, "We need to get rid of you."
Nice. Time's up.
Time's up.
They got what they needed out of him.
Yeah.
And they dangled the idea of being president in front of him.
Yeah.
And how could he resist?
He was
dude?
almost president.
And people would have voted for him in a fucking minute, even though what was he
in
saying?
a New York minute.
Yeah.
That's
Because the whole reason, like, he had
most
like
intense
that.
minute of all.
Yeah.
Yes.
The whole reason, like, they had the lockdown was to prevent like the BLM marches from occurring.
That's why they had the lockdown. Yeah.
And they said it was like as a COVID precaution.
Yeah, they were saying it was for COVID, but really they needed to get all the, they needed to get all that shit off the streets.
Yeah. I was in Harlem at the time.
Yeah?
I was living in Harlem. Yeah.
Spooky.
It was exactly, dude. But like the protests, I was like watching from my apartment as the protests were going by. It was pretty intense.
Yeah, throwing tomatoes.
Nah, I
Did
wasn't.
you get involved?
No. Fuck no. Are you kidding me? Why would I do it, dude?
Yeah.
I'm not a player. There's fucking fentanyl in this system. How could I fucking? How could I fucking march for that, dude?
Yeah.
Dude, we got fucking pulled over by a cop last night.
Really?
Alex Tomaselli and I and my beloved Kelly. We were driving back from a gig in Connecticut, and the cop pulled us over. Let us go.
Yeah.
He just let us off
Because
with a
you guys
warning.
didn't have fentanyl in your system.
Because cops are fucking good people, dude.
Yeah.
We're a Blue Lives Matter podcast. We're fucking the Buff Boys. We support the fucking boys in blue. We support cops. We support Derek Chauvin's release from prison. What else do we support, Matt?
Hamas.
Hell yeah, we do support. What they say? Hamas is like a military thing. Right.
They're freedom fighters.
Well, there we go, dude.
A military thing?
Are they backed by billionaires? Who backs Hamas?
No, if they were backed by billionaires, they'd be doing a lot better.
Are you sure?
I mean, I don't think they would need a Hamas if Palestine had some billionaire support. I shouldn't say they need Hamas. Actually, I should, because we're a pro-Hamas podcast.
Yeah.
I like that I've been here for a few minutes, and all of a sudden Finn is like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
He
Is
gets
another
excited.
big dog?
Even though I'm the big dog, I'm actually not that good with dogs.
You seem all right. You seem to pass the Finney test.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
A fellow buff boy of ours is in trouble right now.
Who?
Me and Mark know about this.
Oh, Chris Jericho?
Yes. I briefly mentioned it to Joe, and Joe hasn't heard about any of it. And I think it'll be very fun to explain to Joe what is going on with Chris Jericho right now.
Because you have a full you still follow wrestling fairly closely, right?
I do, yeah. I actually got offered free tickets to go to the wrestling show tonight.
Oh,
and I had
shit.
to turn them down because I have a date tonight.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
Gay.
I know. I can't be an incel anymore.
Why
and
can't
go
you take her to the
shows.
wrestling show?
I think it's a first date, and I think that'd be unhinged to make
Oh,
her
yeah,
watch
that's a bit much.
to take her to Long Island and make her watch a 5-hour wrestling show with my friend.
Yeah, you gotta ease her into that one.
Yeah.
So what's going on with Chris with Y2J?
So I think his descent in the last week started at 4 a.m. on Christmas morning.
Nice.
It's hard because me and Matt are so deep in the weeds of the wrestling thing that
I follow enough of the stuff on social media that I really know,
Yeah.
that's, even if I'm not watching week to week, I follow enough things online that when, drama is happening behind the scenes, I'll hear about it.
But the starting point, I don't know if it's the starting point is CM Punk walks out of WWE.
Whoa.
'Cause all of
Oh,
it
yeah.
is, or if it's so CM Punk,
He's back, baby.
and he fist fought all those people in AEW.
You
and
know
got
it,
kicked out.
baby. He fucking put him in their place, dude.
Yeah, but no one knows what happened because they signed NDAs.
Classic.
And someone said everyone signed an NDA except for one person, implying it was this woman that was in the back room.
One of the
Ooh.
people's wives who was
Yeah.
there didn't sign an NDA.
Nice.
And then Chris Jericho said, "I didn't sign an NDA either." At
Fuck yeah, dude.
at 10 o'clock on New Year's Eve, on Christmas Eve.
Nice, dude. Somebody was making a threat to that woman
Yeah.
on Twitter. They were like, this dumb bitch was in there. Then all of a sudden they heard, break the walls down! Break the walls down! He's like, I also didn't sign
like-
an NDA!
Listen up, you ass clowns.
Damn, dude, Jericho fucking rocks, dude. I see Jericho rising like the proverbial phoenix so far in this story, dude.
So he does that, and then CM Punk's lawyer goes, everyone in AEW has signed an NDA. It's in your employee handbook unless you have a special contract.
Yeah.
And then Jericho does a whole screed at 4 a.m. on Christmas morning where he goes, I've never signed an NDA in my entire life. I've never even seen an employee handbook. I saw what was there. What they did was despicable. And that's what I'm going to say about it.
He also was like, I
Nice.
was in the room when it happened, and when it happened, it was reported who was in the room, and he was not.
They maybe didn't see the Ayatollah of rock and roll.
Yeah, maybe he did. Maybe he broke the walls down and
Yeah,
got in
dude.
the room.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Damn, Y2J fucking rules. Damn, he's back, dude. This is his face run.
Well, the problem.
This is all a work, man.
Well, the problem
this is all
is
a work.
it's publicly known that everyone who signs an AEW contract does have to adhere to the employee handbook, and people started tweeting pictures of the handbook.
Yeah, and then people were debating whether or not there was a handbook, whether Jericho was in the room, and then the lawyer just goes this is going to go very well in our court case.
Yeah.
Hey,
Basically
it
the idea-
doesn't
yeah.
if it's all because of a technicality and Jericho discarding an NDA because he's doing the right thing, because he's calling out sickening behavior, that's the real problem. And the fact that we're discussing is it okay to break an NDA? What we should be discussing is what happened in that locker room and why are we mad at a guy who's essentially whistleblowing and trying to protect
But
people.
he isn't calling anybody out. If he hasn't signed NDA, he sat on the information for a year and a half.
He might. Maybe it wasn't his battle to fight. Haven't you seen all these fucking broads coming forward saying so and so raped him and whatnot?
Well,
Not now, Google.
we're not done with the story about Chris Jericho yet.
Uh-oh.
So, someone who's a wrestling journalist responded to Chris Jericho's tweet saying, "What about all the NDAs you've made people sign?"
Uh-oh.
And then some British model was tweeting images of Jericho DMing her.
That broad needs to chill, man. Those are private messages.
And
Oh,
then
and
Chris-
one of the details in between here was so 4 a.m. Christmas, Jericho says, I've never seen an employee handbook. Wednesday, Jericho's wife unlocks her Twitter account.
Yes.
So Jericho is a married man,
Oh,
which I know
nice,
you like.
dude. I can relate to that guy.
Yes.
Being an essentially married man.
And his wife is a super Republican.
Uh-oh. Just like my wife.
Yeah.
She doesn't like to tell people that. But she's like, I can't wait to fucking vote for cool Donald Trump again.
Yeah.
She tweeted something. It was a hot picture of her. I'll say it was a hot picture of her.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice,
where she has
dude.
big old titties, and
Ooh.
then she hashtagged it "proud to be purebred," which is
Nice.
actually very racist.
How?
Well, there was the rumor for a while was that Jericho's wife is Republican. She was at January 6th, and all donations are public. So like Jericho donated $5,000 to Trump, which
Hell
I mean
yeah.
I don't care about, but
He's supporting a fellow WWE Hall of Famer,
Exactly.
dude. It would be weird if he
Jericho's
didn't.
actually never been in the Hall of Fame.
yeah, Jericho's not in the Hall.
So that's something Trump has over Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
Well, then maybe he's setting himself up for a WWE Hall
Yeah,
of Fame
yeah.
induction
Yeah.
by doing this.
Maybe.
But now
He'll be back in
Jericho's
the WWE. Dude.
now
Why would we
Jericho's
pretend
wife
like
is
he's not?
public on Twitter with pictures of her in a group with like women for Trump signs, tweeting Christian Lives Matter and shit like that.
What's the problem with that?
She's based, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't see a problem with that.
Yeah.
So she's doing the right thing,
Right.
saying the right thing.
Yes.
And somehow we have a problem with it.
Well, she decides to unlock her Twitter account as her husband is getting dragged on Twitter.
why would
Listen,
she
me
do
and
that?
Matt don't have a problem with it. Me and Matt support freedom of speech.
Yes.
It sounds like an
absolutely.
orchestrated attack on Jericho to silence him because maybe he does know something.
I think everyone is free to have as annoying of a wife as you'd like.
Yes. So then now you've got people coming out and starting to bring up, oh, there was this woman who worked for AEW, and she left the company when Chris Jericho tried to come on to her, and she wouldn't sleep with him.
Why
and
not?
She just reacted with like a heart emoji.
Yeah, why do you think that she didn't want to sleep with Chris Jericho?
Yeah, what the hell's wrong with this bitch?
I don't know.
This chick sounds fucking nutty. I don't believe
Yeah.
it. dude. I
Who
don't-
knows?
No one can resist Chris Jericho.
But
the
true.
coolest fucking guy. Damn, dude, he fucking beat The Rock and Stone Cold
In the
one
same night.
Are
That's
you
true.
kidding me?
There is no other man to do that.
That's
you
You're
know?
true.
not gonna have sex with that guy.
First
Get out
ever-
of town.
yeah. First ever
Shut up.
undisputed
I don't believe
champion.
You, lady. I don't believe you, lady.
And now there's like just stories and like rumors coming out. I saw people on Twitter calling him Me Too Jay,
Me too, Jay. Hey, wait.
the
a minute.
Ayatollah of non-disclosure.
I do want to bring up a counter argument to Joe.
Okay.
Have you considered believing all women?
Yo. Boo! Asshole! Asshole!
Damn, Chris Jericho
I'm
came
just
up
saying
in
this position.
he came up in the Attitude Era of pro wrestling. Who would have ever thought he would have to have worry about fans believing women?
Nice, man. Damn.
Fans used to come to shows chanting "filthy, dirty, disgusting hoe" to Stephanie McMahon when he would lead them in it.
Shit rock, dude.
Yeah.
Times changed. So yeah, so now Jericho is going to the pay-per-view tonight that I cannot be at because I have to try to find a way to stop being an
Damn.
incel.
So what happened to the tickets, dude?
So I can't be there cheering on
Give him
Chris
to Matt,
Jericho.
dude.
Now, like people, I saw someone share like after the show tonight, they always do a post-show media scrum.
Oh hell yeah.
People were sharing it, saying the most anticipated event in AEW history, just because they're going to be someone's got to ask about the Jericho stuff.
Well, so here's the thing. If they ask Tony Khan will find a way to get out of the question because that's what he does.
Yeah,
But is Tony Khan dumb enough to let Chris Jericho talk at the media scrum?
yeah.
Yes.
Let's see.
If
No.
he
gonna
is,
generate
then it
heat.
is. If not, then nothing
Yeah, it
will
will
happen.
generate heat.
Maybe I'll
Honestly,
download it.
yeah,
Yeah.
This
You know how-
honestly, Joe's convinced me. I think this is all a storyline.
You know how when you find out that someone's legitimately tried to extort someone else for sex, and then you want to see them lose a fake wrestling match?
Yeah,
No, never, dude. That's never happened. I want Hogan to get one more match.
Do you?
I do.
yeah.
I don't think it'll be good.
I think it will, brother. Never say never, brother.
Have you seen Hulk Hogan's last match?
Yeah, brother, and I think he's due for a comeback.
What was his last match?
It's TNA. It's him versus Sting in like 2011 or so.
It was very
And,
powerful.
The whole rumor online was that Hogan couldn't take any bumps. He couldn't fall over, and then he falls over once in the match and then brags about it online afterwards.
Yeah, dude, Hogan rocks, dude. Hogan
sick.
fucking rocks, dude. What
Yeah.
can you say?
Yeah, you're kind of in some ways a lot like Hulk Hogan.
You better believe it, brother.
Because
If by vitamins you mean chemical fucking ketamine, dude.
you're someone who I believe lies sometimes.
What? Never, dude.
no.
They call me Honest Joe Gorman, dude.
That's what I call him.
Yeah.
I've never heard, but like you do it because it's funny, but like you do it constantly. Whereas Hulk Hogan does it constantly without any bits involved.
Nice.
I saw-
Those are the best lies, though.
I saw the Iron Claw recently, and some.
Oh, yeah. How was it, dude?
I liked it. I thought it was good.
Wait. Beep it, boop, 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 boop. Matt's movie hour.
He's gonna talk about this for an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got some time to fill, dude. It's
Yeah.
like, come on, dude. It's between Christmas and New Year's, man.
Oh yeah.
I saw someone online say the next biopic should be about next wrestling movie should be about Hulk Hogan, and it's all of his lies and they're portrayed as if they really happened. But yeah, Iron Claw's good. Do you know the story of the Von Erich family?
I was actually watching that Vice documentary, Dark Side of
Okay.
the Ring, about him.
Yeah.
So the most part, but I'd like to. I'm probably going to see the movie.
The
but
movie
go
is
ahead
very
and-
good. It's
Yeah.
it's the real life story is so sad they had to not even include one of the brothers in the movie because 3 suicides would have been too much.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's rare that that a story is so sad that when Hollywood makes a movie about it, they have to, instead of embellishing to make it worse, they have to take things away
Yeah.
because it's too crazy.
We got to tone it down a little
Yeah.
bit. No one's going to believe this.
yeah.
On Christmas Day, myself and mother go see a movie together.
What movie did you see?
She was very much trying to make us watch The Color Purple, the musical.
That's crazy that it's a musical.
That's a bizarre thing to make a musical.
Yeah.
But I insisted on Iron Claw, which I thought was
Uh-oh.
going to ruin Christmas, but it ended up being good.
Yeah.
Because I thought it'd be too sad, and then everyone would be like, Christmas is ruined.
Yeah, you got to be careful with those movies you watch with the family.
Yeah.
It's such a delicate balance.
Yeah.
You don't want any like graphic sex scenes.
I heard your family was visiting recently.
They did.
Oh yeah, the
you guys-
families met.
Did you guys watch any movies?
No, we didn't really. We went to fancy restaurants, which was nice.
Okay.
It's nice to be able to eat at like a fancy restaurant and not have to worry about it. Like,
Yeah.
It's
Not
nice
to
have your
worry about
parents.
paying.
Yeah. It's really nice when like they like, oh cool. I don't even have to like give the illusion of reaching for a wallet.
Yeah.
Isn't that fucking cool? I don't even need to fucking like, oh, you sure? You sure? It's like, thank you. You just go, thank you. That's all you need to do.
Yeah.
You know.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it was fun. We got to go to an Italian restaurant. Love the Italian restaurants.
Nice.
We got to go to a French restaurant at one point.
Ooh la la.
Yeah.
Ooh la la.
I had liver and onions. It was fun.
Yeah.
The perfect old man strong meal.
Yeah. I did the Jewish Christmas. I did the Chinese food in a movie. I watched Dude, Where's My Car?
Dude, I would fucking love to eat some liver and onions and just fucking bang out some sets. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, I
Just
felt
fucking
pretty
lift
sick.
weights.
I did feel like fired up after that.
Tomorrow, I'm gonna lift weights and I'm gonna make liver and onions for myself.
You should,
I'm gonna
dude,
Eat it
it's-
immediately when I'm done.
Pretty good. I feel like it was like 90s cartoons that gave liver and onions a bad rap.
Yeah. But no one in the '90s cartoons were jacked.
Yeah.
That is
that's
true.
Rocco, not jacked.
Everyone's all like,
No one
yeah.
in Rocket Power was jacked.
Yeah, exactly. Liver and onions. That's like, I was like, but now it's like, damn, liver and onions. That shit hits.
I did
Yeah.
see someone put a drawing online of Doug looking jacked.
Oh yeah, you could draw anything and put it online.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I've
pretty
seen
cool.
some weird Doug drawings.
Yeah.
Someone in
I
the,
assume it wasn't just Doug being jacked.
someone in a group chat sent a picture of Mr. Dink's penis being cut in half.
Mr. Halfdink.
What happened? Did he get kidnapped by Israel?
I try to block out a lot of what I saw of it, but I don't
hell
remember
yeah.
any Jewish undertones to it. But
Nice.
can
Thank
never
God.
tell these days.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell, dude.
I went up to Northampton, Massachusetts for a friend's baby shower the weekend before Christmas.
Was it the girl Bobby got pregnant, which is why he's no longer on the podcast?
Right, yes. It is not that girl.
Oh, damn.
No, it's 2 of my college
He
friends.
still hasn't forgiven you, so you weren't invited to his
know.
baby shower.
Yeah, I
dude.
wasn't. It
Matt,
was.
said,
so, like, the-
Matt came up to me and he said, "What Bobby did was disrespectful, and you either need to fire him or I'm out of here."
Wait, so the lore is that Bobby got a girl pregnant and
Yes.
that hurt Matt's feelings?
Yeah, Matt was upset.
Lore?
Yeah.
You mean the truth?
This all happened in the Buff Boys verse.
Yeah.
This is all fucking yeah.
Who did Bobby get pregnant?
This is all canon, dude. We can't say her name.
Yeah.
That's crazy because I thought the part of the lore also is that Bobby loves condoms.
Yeah, but his load was so powerful.
Oh yeah,
He's got big
oh,
loads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't
Famously.
counter on it bursting through the condom like a fucking semi-automatic.
But yeah, I went to my friend's baby shower. Open bar at a baby shower.
No.
I haven't ever seen that before.
That's crazy.
The night before, me and a few of my college friends who went up there got an Airbnb and drank like we were in college again.
No.
And one of them could not handle it, so we ended up staying an extra night because I was driving her back and she was too sick to travel.
Uh-oh. I think I know what really happened, though.
What happened?
Oh, come on, Matt. I can't say on the
Save
podcast.
it for the
It's
Patreon.
I don't want to incriminate you.
Right.
But clearly, like, something happened when a woman consumes too much alcohol. and spends an extra night.
This is a dark riff.
Yeah, dude. We all know what happened, dude.
Also, when we were in Northampton, I was looking for just anything to do in the area, and it's like central Massachusetts. There's not much going on there, but I saw like the history nerd in me perked up, and I saw that the Calvin Coolidge Presidential Library is there. And I went, and it's just the Smith College Library, and then there's a room in the library that has some Calvin Coolidge stuff.
Yeah.
Very disappointing.
But what Calvin Coolidge artifact would you want to see?
His glasses.
Something.
Those dumb little glasses
Yeah.
that fucking that was Coolidge, right?
No, he didn't have
If you
glasses.
go there and you're like, it's
Really?
his hat.
I've read a little
Woodrow
fucking
Wilson.
trivia. I read a little trivia that every president wears glasses.
Theodore Roosevelt had the little tiny circle ones.
Well, I
Those
know
would be cool to
Coolidge
see.
had little bitty glasses too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not the only fucking president nerd in the fucking. Ask me a fucking fact. I'll tell you a fact about any president, dude.
When did Calvin Coolidge lose his virginity?
No, dude, you have to say
Say
the
a
president, and I'll
he'll
tell
say
you
a
a
fact.
fucking.
Oh, okay.
John Tyler.
John Tyler, dude. He was partnered with Tippy Canoe.
He tipped a canoe.
He was.
Yeah, so I know presidents. All right, moving on.
Joe actually said a fact.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to be like
Nope.
he raped a woman.
I know about every president. Moving on.
JFK?
JFK. He was shot in the head.
That is
All
true.
right,
Big of true.
moving on.
Benjamin Harrison.
No, he actually had a gay lover
Oh, okay.
named Harrison Bunghole.
That is true.
That is weird when you date someone that's like your last name's their first name.
Yeah. But that's, his name is my name too. That's what that song's originally about as well.
So having
You ever dated-
Illicitly gay sex with a
You ever
man who had
dated a girl
similar
named
name.
Henley before?
No, but I would. There's a wrestler on NXT right now named Fallon Henley.
Oh, nice.
I could have her anytime
Would you
I
wear
want her.
would you wear a condom?
No, but also
Nice,
like
dude.
I don't know. I'm
That's
just
the
trying
way
to
to
hang out.
go. Not wearing a condom's the way to go when you're like, oh, they're out.
They're out.
They're out.
Yeah, you went down to the Jersey Shore for Christmas, right,
Yeah,
Mark?
I went down to the
Ooh.
Jersey Shore, and the night before I went to do a bad open mic.
Yeah.
Is there any other kind, baby?
And it was called Poem Apocalypse, which is a bad start.
I love that.
Which is it's like apocalypse of poetry,
I gathered.
and they had music there. Like that.
yeah.
You know how good poets are with wordplay.
Yeah.
You know it. Yeah, I'm loving this so far. Were you
And-
the only, is that where you got your hat?
No, I got this in Scotland.
Oh, nice.
I'm an international comedian.
That's true. That's true.
I thought he got it from a 1940s newsroom.
That's why Matt brings you up as international superstar.
I broke the story about the time how Calvin Coolidge wears glasses now.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Calvin Coolidge was dead by the 40s. Anyway, continue.
I went to this mic and everyone there is sad and it's all going very poorly.
Uh-oh.
But there are like cakes there. They're like
Nice.
brownies. So I grab a brownie and I go to eat it, and then someone stops me and goes, hey man, those have ketamine in them.
What's the problem?
And I listen. I'm like a straight edge drug free icon.
Oh, really?
Punk
Damn,
rocker?
you and CM Punk. Huh?
Yeah, I'm like a CM Punk straight edge punk rock icon.
You, CM Punk, and one other person. Matt, take it away.
Straight edge punk rock icon.
No, just like a straight edge. So Henry Rollins.
Henry Rollins.
Oh, is he a straight edge guy?
Snooze, you lose.
I think
Matt.
Sorry,
is
I was
now.
going to say Joe Gorman.
He's lifelong straight edge. Henry Rollins.
No,
Yeah.
he's done drugs, but I think he's straight edge now.
Really, I thought he was straight
I
edge.
think
like,
he just gets angry and lifts weights all day.
really, because I thought like it was like
What's
one of
wrong
those
with that?
things. Like, maybe you're right, but I thought like black. I thought it was always like as a kid he was like, I'm a straight edge terrorist, fucking vegan warrior or
I
something.
think he was a straight edge guy that worked at an ice cream store, and then he joined Black Flag, and then they were like, you should drink beer and then do acid.
Damn.
And then he did for a little bit, and then he stopped, and they were all like, you're a fucking nerd.
Beer and acid's a pretty good combo.
Yeah. But
Beer
so
and acid's a pretty good
I go to eat this
combo.
brownie, and I'm like, they're like, that has ketamine in it. I'm like, what? And they go, oh, I'm just joking. I'm like, does this have something in it? And they're like, oh, I don't know. So then I like take a bite, and it does taste like kind of weird, like not real sweet.
You fucking psyched yourself up, so your brain was like, well, I guess I better release the exact same chemical I would release if you ate ketamine.
Yeah, it's like I willed myself into having a K-hole.
Yeah, that could happen, dude. Like,
Yeah.
pills just like unlock the chemicals that are already in your brain. It just tells your brain to release shit that's already there.
Is this true?
It's not like there's like a foreign substance. There's the substances, drugs just triggers the reaction from your brain.
Yeah.
It's all that shit's in your brain already.
Not my brain. I'm a straight edge icon.
I wish, dude, man. I wish I could get that fucking. I need to do a mushroom trip again pretty soon. Maybe
No,
I'll
Joe,
do
don't do it.
Maybe I'll do one this. Oh, I don't mean to say this in front of you, Mark, but maybe I'll do a mushroom trip later this week. Just buy one of those chocolate bars.
Yeah.
Eat the whole thing, and then just walk from one end of Manhattan to the other.
And then, so there was something in them, right?
Oh, so then I have a cookie too, because I'm like,
In for a
you
penny,
gotta
in
try
for a
it. Yeah, you
pound.
gotta try the brownie. You gotta try the cookie, and then someone does come up and they're like, "There is weed in these," and I've now
You're
taken
not
2
straight
edibles.
edge,
I know.
dude.
Listen, I know, and I'm very ashamed of it.
You turned your back on everything. You stood for
On
it, dude.
accident, but I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
in some ways, I do feel like it does like serve me right because I am just like eating like dessert foods without asking anybody, and that is not a good quality.
you did ask, and somebody fucked with you.
Well, they didn't know. They were. I grabbed one, and then before I ate it, they were like, "That's got ketamine," and I'm like, "What?" And they said, "I don't know what that. I don't know what's in that.
I don't think ketamine would even like cook well.
I don't know." Have you ever
Yeah,
had ketamine?
Yeah, I love
I know
ketamine.
Joe loves ketamine, but do they don't have ketamine like in brownies, like edible ketamine.
No,
really.
dude, it's a fucking powder unless like I'm doing it wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you can also like inhale it. You can like vape it maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't think you can cook it.
Yeah, you can vape ketamine.
I think you can like use it as like an inhaler.
Interesting.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. I just snort it like a fucking rego.
Yeah.
I'm a regular working class guy. I snort my ketamine and I put my pants on one leg at a time.
Yeah.
Well, that's very inspirational.
Thanks, dude.
Inspirational Joe Gorman.
Yeah.
That's me, baby.
Yep.
But yeah, so the
How was your trip?
bad?
Oh, no,
Very bad.
why?
Because I don't like it.
But like,
I don't
did
like
you-
weed. I
Yeah.
started like I was like normal high, and then all of a sudden I was like crazy high.
Yeah, that's what edibles will do. Because like,
Yeah.
when the THC, when it gets digested and shit, it releases like a whole new chemical
Yeah.
for you to react to. So it's like a deeper, more intense kind of high.
Yeah. So I thought I was gonna throw up.
Yeah.
So I ran into the bathroom, and I'm like on the ground about to vomit, and then I'm like, I actually don't have to vomit in it at all.
Nice.
So I stood up, and then I like walked sort of back to the room, and then they're kind of like, "Is Mark here? All right, you're on stage." So
Oh,
I like,
no.
run on stage to do stand up, like high out of my mind, and then I
On
just did,
the Pomocalypse.
yeah, on the Poemocalypse, and then I just did crowd work for how to stop being high immediately. Just pointing at people, being like, "Hey, you, how do you stop being high?" And then they would be like, "Drink water," and I'm like, "All right, bartender, get some water." And like, there's no bartender there for the whole set.
Oh, shit.
So I'm just like talking to a bartender that's not there, and just like doing all
Nice.
this crowd work, and someone had to like they like move my car into like a parking lot, and then like give me a ride home. But it was like, it felt like I was at the Poemocalypse for like 6 hours.
Damn, that sucks.
I was like, I was watching what probably a 5-minute poetry set for what felt like the
Life.
full length of Avatar.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was being high or just being at Pomocalypse. I feel like if I was there and sober, it would also feel like it lasted way longer than it actually
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, no, it's never gonna be like a quick thing going through.
Yeah.
But it was very, very long, and then the after.
No one ever says time flies at the Pomocalypse.
And then the after Mike Hang also felt like that was like a full hour of everyone just being like, "Yeah, man, we had a good time. You know, we're all giving our all."
Ugh.
Like the whole that thing. You're just like
Yeah.
doing that, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, I'm never gonna get home.
Yeah. Damn, well, I'm glad you got home.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess you could have taken an Uber. Was it far away from your house?
It was hard to process even like what the process of getting an Uber would be. I was like so fucked up. I was like, I didn't think I'd be able to like organize getting the app and then waiting for the Uber to show up. Like it would have been too much.
Well, I guess that's probably the worst way to get high. It's accidentally.
Yeah.
When you're when you don't do it normally.
Have
know?
you ever had like a really bad set when you were high?
Yeah, but I didn't care.
Yeah, because you were high.
Yeah, dude. It's like, well, I had fun. And I listened to the set back, and I'm like, oh, that is wild.
Yeah.
That is crazy, man.
What did you do?
I just fucking riffed about stuff. Oh, one thing I remember riffing about was the idea that The Lion King, like that opening scene where it goes, "Ah, Savannah, Baba Vici, Baba." I had the idea that, can you imagine how they pitched that? It's just some fucking white guy in a suit and tie singing like these African chanting songs to a bunch of other white executives at Disney at the time in the 90s. I'm like, isn't that cool? And then I was riffing about how, like, well, I'm thinking about all these incredible things, but I'm having a hard time processing it verbally. So I wonder if this was like to be like living with dementia as an old person. And I was like, hey, if I have dementia as an old person, play this set back, and I want to see if I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I think that was very funny too.
Pretty sick.
Isn't that cool to have a set that transcends time?
Yeah.
I left a little
Yeah.
fucking time box for future me should I live that long. Hopefully I don't make it past 60. My God. Can you imagine that shit? Fuck
Yeah,
that.
I can imagine you being older.
Never, dude. I got 20 years left. 21
20 years? 21 years?
21 years.
Damn.
R.I.P. Really, 20 and a half years, if we're being real.
Yeah.
Damn, it's over.
How often do you perform high?
Every day, dude.
Every day?
waking moment of my life, dude.
Damn.
When I wake up, I smoke 2 joints in the morning. I smoke 2 joints at night. Remember that one?
Do you know what he's doing?
No.
Sublime.
Oh, Sublime, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the song
Okay.
Matt smokes 2
Matt
joints.
doesn't know pop culture.
I know Sublime.
No, you don't, dude.
Not well.
They never fucking toured with Taylor Swift. He was too
is
busy
true.
dying of a heroin overdose.
Yeah, Matt is, quite frankly, now only into girl music.
You know how the lead singer.
Not only.
Matt is, listen, I live with Matt, and I'll expose some of his secrets. One of them, he's only into girl music now.
I listen to a lot of girl music, but I also still listen to I still got my Linkin Park in there. Still got some 41 good shot, my Morgan Wallen,
Yeah.
my country music.
But mostly it's like Taylor Swift, Olivia Rodrigo,
Carrie
Victoria
Underwood,
Justice.
Michelle Branch.
Michelle Branch.
Oh, Victoria Justice. We both been on a little Nickelodeon kick with Jeanette McCurdy and Victoria Justice.
Yeah, we've gaslit ourselves into being into the song "Best Friend's Brother" by Victoria Justice.
It's pretty sick.
Why?
beat.
I was reading. There's a book about Jeanette McCurdy from the iCarly.
Yes, I know her mother died. Poor thing.
Yeah, her mother abused her into becoming like a star.
And Dan Snyder had sex with her repeatedly.
I don't think he did.
I think he did.
It's not in the book that I read.
I think Dan Snyder had. I think he's the father of.
Freddie?
No, of Jamie Lynn Spears' son. I think he's the biological
Why
father.
do you think that?
Huh? I don't know. I gotta fucking look at him. And he likes feet.
He does. Yeah, supposedly he does.
He made the
And that
Nickelodeon
baby
logo
does
foot.
have feet.
What do you folks think? Did Dan Snyder do it? This is all speculation, of course.
Right.
Nothing that can be held against me in a court of law because I'm just a simple high podcaster, right. Waxing poetic about a possible future.
Yeah.
But wouldn't that be? Damn, that would be like. Imagine like. You're just like fucking like sexually assaulting like everyone at Nickelodeon Studios in the 90s, but it's such like a profit house. They're just like, put it in the GAC fund. It doesn't matter. Cover it up.
The GAC fund.
Remember that shit, GAC? You ever have GAC?
Oh yeah, I never had it, but I used to want
Your parents didn't let you have it. They thought it would
GAC?
stain shit.
Yeah, it's
huh?
too gross.
My fucking parents, they tried to fucking limit my GAC, but I got my
Yeah.
fucking GAC.
You got your GAC.
I got that's gonna be such like an old person thing to say, talking about GAC. GAC, flubber. What else? What were some other cool shit?
Slime.
Yeah.
Getting slimed.
They had Nickelodeon Floam for a minute too,
Yeah.
which was like a GAC with styrofoam that you could mold and sculpt.
So supposedly Dan Schneider made Jeanette McCurdy drink her first sip of alcohol,
Ooh,
and
nice.
said that the iCarly kids were too uptight and they didn't drink together like the Victorious kids did.
Ooh.
The Victorious Kids. That's Ariana Grande was in that.
Yeah,
Now
Victoria
he
Justice,
he must
the
have
puppet
assaulted
kid.
Ariana Grande, don't you think? Now, Matt, you met Ariana.
I did.
Did she have signs of abuse?
Did
she confide in you about this?
when I met her once at a party.
If you raised
And
your voice,
I-
did she like flinch?
No. I mean, I barely said anything. We met each
Fascinating.
other, and then for the rest of the night, we were in different circles because, of course, you were. Why would I be in the same circle as Ariana
You
Grande
can
at
work
a
your way
party?
over. You'd be like, "Oh, do you like WrestleMania?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just come on, break the ice, dude.
Yeah.
This is before you were obsessed with girl singers.
I like.
Nowadays, nothing can stop you from talking.
What are you
to
talking about?
nothing
I have been obsessed with Michelle Branch for years.
But
Do
nowadays,
not-
nothing can stop you from talking to a girl singer at a
Yeah.
party.
What's changed in Matt that made him start liking girl singers?
I don't know.
Or should
but
I say,
he's-
who changed in his life?
Ben moved out and he started only listening to girl singers.
Do you think he was like putting up like a facade in front of Ben?
Yeah, he was like, Ben needs a masculine role model.
Yeah.
Where's Ben now?
He's in Astoria.
Will you
Yeah.
ever see him again?
Oh, yeah. We saw each other a couple weeks ago.
Wow.
Does he know that you're only into girl singers now?
I hope he doesn't listen to the podcast.
I'm sure he doesn't, dude.
Yeah. But yeah, we best friend's brother is a bop.
Yeah, BFB, my best
I
friend's
never
brother. is one for
listened
me.
to any of that shit, dude.
You're not into girl singers?
Nah, man, I listen to Everclear.
Okay.
You mean Everclear? The alcohol?
No, the
No,
band.
there is a band called
There is a
Everclear.
band?
Yeah, you wouldn't know
Oh.
it because it is boy singers.
Oh.
But it
Yeah,
is.
dude. I like that. I like that. Like
It's
90s.
just such a
I know
odd pull.
Evanescence.
I like 90s alt rock, so I like Third Eye Blind.
Yeah.
Okay, there you
know?
go.
I like Spin Doctors.
Two Princes.
Yeah, dude, I love all that shit. I like Semisonic Closing Time. I love all that shit. Save Tonight by Cherry, Eagle Eye Cherry.
Save Tonight. Yeah, good
those are good.
songs.
Yeah,
Shimmer.
yeah, that's on my fucking. Well, now I'm listening. Now I'm on YouTube Music because I have to
Okay.
pay for YouTube
Yeah.
because I need that. I had that ad blocker, and then of course they fucking figured out, hey, turn off your fucking ad blocker. So it's like, all right, you fucking win.
Yeah.
All right, take my fucking money. It's worth it to watch these twerking videos and also videos of people falling down a flight of stairs. What do you like watching on YouTube, Mark?
Not so much that, I guess.
Really?
I like
Chaim.
Chaim. Yeah,
Oh,
Chaim.
delicious little girls. Huh?
Oh,
yeah.
who listens to
Oh.
girl music in the apartment now?
Yeah, but I don't exclusively listen to girl music. I also listen to Danzig. You guys into Danzig?
Damn. Yeah, Danzig fucking rocks.
Danzig,
Machine Gun
I-
Kelly.
I like Danzig, but Danzig is one of the lamest things to be into. He's like, do you know anything about Danzig?
No.
He's like a jacked punk rock guy that wants to be like Elvis.
yeah.
Like a kind of like a scary Elvis.
Yeah, he's like, well, what does Elvis do on Halloween, baby? Boo, baby.
It's a trick or treat, baby.
Yeah, that's all. That's all.
Trick or treat, smell my feet.
Oh, I'm Jack Skellington and I'm Elvis.
Trick or treat, smell my feet. Dan Schneider somewhere like hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. Damn. Do you think Dan Snyder
Do
got
you think he
Jamie-
invented
Yeah.
trick or treat, smell my feet?
I think that was Dan
That's
Schneider.
possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was like a 90s thing that
Yeah.
popped up.
Yeah.
Trick or treat, smell
Interesting.
my feet. You know, give me something good to eat. If you don't, I don't care. I'll pull down your underwear. That's a Dan Snyderism
dark.
if I've ever heard it, dude.
Yeah.
Damn, we fucking broke some news, dude.
Yeah.
Dan Schneider invented trick or treat, smell my feet.
Yeah, so
I
don't
had
let
no
him do it.
idea.
That used to be a fucking bop, dude.
Yeah.
Remember that when we had all the time in the world where it's like, let's add some verses to Trick or Treat. You
Yeah.
know? We got time.
Yeah.
Now it's like fucking, hey.
That time's money.
I don't even have time to fucking go trick or treating. And if I did, I would just say trick or treat.
You would go trick or treating still?
I wish I could.
You're very visibly an adult, though.
Nah, dude. With the fucking
It's a great costume.
yeah, with the fucking right costume, people wouldn't know the difference.
Do you think if you shaved your mustache, you could trick or treat successfully?
Yeah, if I cut my hair short too.
I feel like the
Absolutely.
hair is youthful looking.
Really, I think like I look but when I have like a bowl cut.
'Cause you have, like, no grays.
a mushroom cut. Isn't that crazy? I don't even dye my hair.
Yeah,
So I just have a low stress life.
Wait.
Just smoking all the weed.
yeah. Would you?
Sorry to endorse drugs yet again on the sober straight edge podcast.
I would like to anti-endorse drugs right now.
Anti-endorse.
I went 5
Condemn
days.
drugs.
I went 5 days without smoking weed, and it was the most productive 5 days. Like I felt like
Was it worth it?
it's probably good to take like a tolerance break every now and again.
Yeah.
But I it was one of like the addict I am. I went, well, now that I've done 5 days, I could probably go forever if I really had to.
Yeah.
So now I can start doing more than I've ever done before.
I think you could go forever.
Wow, thanks, Mark. I believe in myself now too. Is there a guide you can give me, and you just hand me the Holy Bible?
Let's give you the Torah.
Yeah, nice, dude. I could get into that.
What do you need other than the Torah? The Torah is very boring. Have you ever read it?
No.
It's a lot of like listing like Jews.
Nice, dude.
Listing
Was
Jews.
that
Yeah.
Schindler's List?
No, there was the original list of Jews.
Yeah, you
The
didn't know the Torah is actually Schindler's List?
Schindler's List and adaptation of Torah. The other thing, Matt doesn't know anything around the apartment.
Oh no.
And one of the things is that there's an old man that lives in our basement.
Gross.
There's an old Chinese man,
Ooh.
and
Free soup. Vinny, well, you can't go there. He'll eat you.
I don't know that he'll eat Finney, but he also doesn't give us free soup. He lives in the basement. His name is Uncle, and he started screaming at our landlord through her door.
Oh, you pay, Gaia!
It's sort of like that. He screams in Chinese, and I walked in on him one day screaming in Chinese, and he just kind of looked at me like, and then he went back to screaming at her door as when I went upstairs. And,
You don't need to see nothing I do.
and Matt has never once noticed the guy screaming in Chinese.
Matt's like, that's a Chinese guy.
I don't know. I got my headphones in, doing some editing, chilling.
The Chinese guy could be dead in the basement screaming for help, and Matt wouldn't notice for days.
I broke my back.
Well, now that I know what he sounds like from Joe doing a
A Japanese impression.
exactly
Of a Chinese
from
person.
Joe doing this dead-on impression. Now I know what to listen for.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Christmas,
Christmas.
Joe.
Merry Christmas.
that's
we'll
what-
release this December 24th, 2024.
Yeah, well, next year.
12/24/24. That's
Yeah.
going to be a magical Christmas Eve.
Yeah,
That's gonna be good.
yeah. Apparently, someone
Finnegan
on
will finally find his forever home.
That'll
maybe.
be so exciting.
Look how pumped he is.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be with Mark.
It won't.
It won't.
I already have enough hands full with Matt and Anthony and the
Yeah.
other Chinese man
Yes.
screaming in the basement.
Nice, dude. Well, that sounds like a sitcom in and of itself.
He is smelling.
Yeah. He does that. He passed the litmus test.
Did I?
He's always excited to get attention.
Yeah. How do I be good with dogs?
You are, dude. You just give them attention. You can play with them. When I first came over, I was trying to bully him. And
Yeah?
he took to that. No,
Bully him
it's
how?
fun. No, it was like I pretended to not like him. And,
Oh, okay.
and then like Kelly's like, oh, but now you like him. It's like, I've always liked dogs. I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
I pretend not to like dogs to win
Yeah,
him
yeah.
over. You know.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
play hard
nag-
to get.
Yeah.
I'm gonna nag him until I become his king.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
And now we're like best friends. He's my homie.
there you go.
We're gonna be playing Baldur's Gate 3 tonight. Have you been playing it?
I haven't. No,
Do
I've
you-
been playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.
Oh, really?
That's an anime game where you're a lawyer.
Dude, I think you'd like Baldur's Gate 3. Have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons?
A little bit, not too
Dude,
much.
I'm in the same boat. I played it a
Yeah.
little bit. I always thought it always looked fun because the people that played it had like such strong bonds and like they're all about it.
Yeah,
And it just never clicked for me. I got this game on a whim just because people were saying like, "Oh, you should try it and we can all play together."
yeah.
Dude, I love this fucking game. It's so much fucking fun. I'm a half high elf, half human, and I'm a rogue. So I can like fucking pickpocket people. I'm lockpicking
Bit of a
shit.
rogue in real life too.
I know, dude. Dude, I'll show you a picture of myself. That's a cut to me, so that way I know to add a picture of myself as the rogue elf, dude. I'm gonna do that, and no, it's a lot of fun. It's like traditional Dungeons and Dragon, where
Yeah.
you know you have like skills and you have to roll a die,
Mhm.
and you know you can have armor and augments. It's very Skyrim-y,
Yeah,
Witchery, but it's very predominantly Dungeons and Dragons.
The
like
only-
playing it, I can tell like, oh, this was meant for a mouse and keyboard.
the only time I've ever really played Dungeons and Dragons was on stage. There was like a show when I was at the Fringe. I'm an international Christmas comedian,
course,
so
yes.
I went over there, and then to advertise my show, I would play the character Punk Rock Santa.
Okay.
And I would go there, and then the first day I did it, the audience was all women, and they didn't really like me. It
Dumb
was an
broads.
all women showed up for a Dungeons and Dragons show because I couldn't guess that's what it would be. And then my backstory was that I was like a drug addict that was like sucking dick for cocaine. And then I found the magic guitar pick that gave me Santa Claus powers.
Nice.
And made me stop addicted to drugs.
Dude,
and then
hell
someone
yeah.
said, "Are you also a hardcore Christian?" And I said, "I suppose the character would be, yes." And then that seemed to lose the audience.
I love that it was Mark Henley answering and not. I suppose my character would be. Oh shit!
So in future ones where I did the show, I stopped doing that because the only way I could win them back is I would have my character do Santa Claus powers.
Oh, nice.
Like I deploy presents, and they'd be kind of like, oh, okay, that is clever, but otherwise they seem not into
Oh,
it.
that's funny. I think you'd like it, man. If you have like
Okay.
just like a spare $85 lying around the house,
Yeah.
go ahead and get it.
Do you ever play the lawyer game, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney?
No.
Is the name of the lawyer Phoenix Wright?
He's Phoenix Wright, and he's an Ace Attorney.
I
He's
like
the best
playing,
attorney.
I like
He's
playing
a defense attorney.
Fortnite more than anything. I love
Okay.
playing Fortnite with the boys. What
Skin do you use?
Dude, you know what? Recently, I've been playing as John Wick. I do like
Nice.
the John Wick skin, but when I'm playing in matches, I am most often Spider-Man in the black suit.
Okay, Black Suit Spider-Man. So in Fortnite, you can have all these different costumes. You could be like Goku. You could be Spider-Man.
I've seen some people as John Cena.
Yeah, you could be.
Well, I mean,
Eminem.
I haven't seen them, but I've heard
Yeah.
that they are John Cena.
You could be Eminem. You could be all these different
Yeah.
ones.
I have all 4 Ninja Turtles,
Oh, cool.
so I happen wearing Raphael lately.
Yeah. If you were a Ninja Turtle, who would you be?
Michelangelo.
I think
No
so
doubt.
too. I think it's pretty cool.
I'm 100% Michelangelo.
Who would I be?
You'd be Donatello.
Hell yeah, that's the one with the stick, right?
The stick, but he's also the most tech savvy.
Yeah. I'm very tech savvy.
Who am I?
Matt, you're
Casey Jones.
yeah, he's
He
Casey
loves
Jones.
hockey.
Yeah.
He's not
Casey
one of the
Jones.
turtles.
Yeah, you're not even a mutant. You're
That's
just a
their
fucking
friend.
guy.
I'm just their friend.
Yeah,
They have
I'm
a-
friends
you're-
with the turtles.
They have a friend.
I don't even get to be a Ninja Turtle. Come on.
Yeah, we didn't even. It's not like we ran out of turtles.
Yeah, there were 2 other options.
Oh, sorry, Matt. No turtles left. It's like, what? There's Raphael. There's Leonardo. It's like, sorry.
We're like, we're
dude.
still casting them. You're definitely
Yeah.
Casey Jones.
Look, we don't want to get locked in right away.
Yeah.
But also, if you knew who we were talking about, there's no chance you wouldn't pick Casey Jones.
Okay.
He's a hockey guy.
Yeah.
He has a hockey mask.
Uh-huh.
Has a hockey
He
stick.
bangs April O'Neil.
He bangs April O'Neil.
Who's April O'Neil?
The woman.
She's the bitch.
She's the lady.
Thank you for classing it up,
She's
Mark.
the queen.
Yes. April O'Neil's the name of a porn star, I think.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
you're thinking of Allie O'Neill, and she's a comedian. You fucking piece of shit.
No, there's
That's
also an April O'Neil porn star.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well,
Matt's
check out
more,
both.
Matt's more horny than nerdy.
Yes.
Yeah, right, dude.
Well, I was gonna say
Spit it out already.
that I'm currently blowing up on Twitter. It's kind of
yeah.
a big deal.
So what is this shit all about anyway?
I'm up to 1.5 million views on a video I made about a Pop-Tart.
The Pop-Tart. You know the Pop-Tart thing?
Yeah, no, but I told him to make the fucking Buff Boys clip about the Pop-Tart thing, and that could have been our 1,000,002 views.
Yeah, there's the college football. They do the bowl games every year, and they all have a different sponsor. So there's like the AutoZone Bowl, the Meineke Car Care Bowl, or whatever. And this year, one of them is the Pop-Tarts Bowl.
Nice. Oh, I
And
see.
there's a Pop-Tart mascot who was like dancing and having a good time all game, and then like messing with the referees. And at the end of the game, they had like a giant toaster that he's lowered into while holding a sign that says "Dreams really do come true." It's kind of dark. He's holding a sign saying "Dreams come true" as he's about to be murdered in front of a live crowd.
Nice, dude. Well, that's no different than our fucking soldiers that go to war. Finn, get out of there. No.
You
different
can't see,
than
but
that.
Finn looks very angry.
Yes.
He's
But-
defiant.
I was doing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Pop-Tart mascot gets lowered in, and then out comes a real Pop-Tart that the winning team gets to eat. And so everyone's been tweeting about this Pop-Tart and sharing all the videos and everything of him. And so I took a compilation of all the videos of him dancing and then put it to the tune of Good Riddance, Time of Your Life by Green Day. And at the very end of the compilation, I made a black and white picture of the Pop-Tart with saying Pop-Tart 2023 to 2023. And the caption was, "We'll miss you, Pop-Tart." And it's up to 1.5 million views on Twitter right now.
You dropped the mic.
Joe dropped the mic.
I'm shocked.
That's what people want to see on Twitter, though. I think is they
I
want
d-
like they want a bit that they're like someone that like is very clear. I think a clear
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, and it's it is wild. I'm just like, I have no idea what people on the internet want. Of everything I've ever tweeted, that's the thing that gets 1.5 million views.
People love Pop-Tarts. You guys like Pop-Tarts?
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Favorite
Yeah.
flavor?
Damn, you know what? Oh, I love the s'mores one.
The s'mores one?
Yeah, that's a
That one is good.
Because it also has a graham cracker crust. It doesn't
Does have
like
a graham
the
cracker crust.
traditional one.
Does it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get
Also-
some Pop-Tarts now.
Strawberry Pop-Tart? That's the best Pop-Tart. Just
The
is.
OG or the one frosted kind?
Oh, the frosted one. The unfrosted one is for lunatics.
Dude, isn't it crazy? Like that when I was growing up in the 80s, like the unfrosted were standard.
Were they?
Yeah, and then the packaging would say like it was, dude. It was originally just strawberry, blueberry, and cherry if you were wild.
Yeah.
Eventually, they had an apple cinnamon one, and
Okay.
and that was like the variety pack. The first one was like the strawberry frosted. When that came out, that was a huge deal.
Game changer.
And they would all announce like frosted, and like frosted and Pop-Tarts were always the standard.
Yeah.
And at some point in like the mid 2000s, they rebranded, and the frosted was the standard, and then unfrosted was explicitly marked in the packages.
Every time I see unfrosted strawberry, I'd be like, "Who buys this?" My mom used to buy them sometimes, and I'd always be like, "What is this fucking bullshit?"
Unfrosted, you get the illusion that it is a breakfast food.
Mm.
You
I
know.
could. I could see. I guess. I could see how you would do it, but
But it's
Gotta live
not
a little.
an actual breakfast food. It's a snack.
It's a breakfast food. I mean, I wouldn't eat it for breakfast. 'Cause I'm
It's
one
part of
the
a
buff
complete
boys.
breakfast.
Not
That's
real,
what they
not
would
a real
always
buff.
say.
Yeah.
Is it a real buff boy breakfast? You'd say.
No, a
Are
real
there,
buff boy
are there
breakfast.
protein Pop Tarts?
A real buff boy breakfast. This is what I'm an honorary buff boy today, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is overnight oats with protein powder.
How do you make it?
You, it's not interesting for a podcast.
Why not?
You just like put oatmeal and like almond milk in like a little thing, and then you
Okay.
put it in the fridge overnight.
Overnight. But do you add the protein powder before or after?
After.
After.
Yeah.
Interesting. Do you put it in a blender?
No, you don't
Or
need to
you
do all
just
that.
mix it all by hand?
Yeah.
Aren't you worried about the protein powder clumping up all weird?
No, you stir it.
Okay.
What do you eat for breakfast, Joe?
Excuse me. I don't eat breakfast. I have
Me neither.
coffee.
I intermittent fast. So I,
just
don't have breakfast.
I drink coffee and smoke weed, and then at 1 o'clock I go out to the halal truck, the one that's right outside, and I get chicken over rice, and I eat that. And
that
then
is
for,
a real buff boy breakfast.
and then for dinner it's whatever Kelly tells me. Like, maybe she'll make me something. Maybe we'll go out to eat.
Does she tell you like food every time, or sometimes she like you just get water and bread today?
Nah, we always eat something.
She
But
doesn't ever
sometimes, like,
punish you with the
if
dinners?
she's out and about, she'll be like, okay, well, I'm gonna get dinner, or I'm
Yeah.
going out with them. No, then no, geez, I never make my own food, so maybe I'll go get a burrito,
Yeah.
or maybe I'll get some pizza.
Pizza's good.
Pizza's always good, or then I can always go to the beloved bodega and get a sandwich.
Yeah.
You can never go wrong with.
I had some midnight Taco Bell last night.
Did you?
Not my best moment. I was out
what
drinking with
inspired that?
I was out drinking with a friend of mine, and we were in Hoboken. And the bars in Hoboken. There was like a bar we were at $1 beers
Yikes!
till 8 o'clock. Then another one we went to that was $3 well drinks until
Yeah.
10 o'clock.
Uh-oh.
And then we went to a couple other bars where it was normal price drinks. But at that point, we had drank so much that we just like had one or two drinks at those bars.
Right.
And then it was like, all right, once you're drinking that much, it's like, all right, we got to go eat somewhere.
Yeah.
And I have three go-tos when I'm doing like the late night. We've been drinking all night. Where do we go? Get something to eat. I say it's Taco Bell, pizza, or 7-Eleven taquitos.
Yeah.
Okay. I love Taco Bell so much.
Yeah.
Because
Bell's
Taco
great.
Bell has, they're always doing some weird thing. They're always up to something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get there and like this is a burrito with a bunch of hot sauce in it. And you're like, I'm trying it or something.
Hell yeah.
No,
love
I
Taco
always
Bell.
I just do my burrito supreme with the taco and Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Yeah. One of the most unhinged things I've done in the past year was I ate Taco Bell on a bus once.
Ooh, damn,
I
you're
think
living.
that's very rude.
What kind of Taco Bell was it?
It was in Scotland. I was on the top of a double-decker bus.
Oh, you're fine.
Just fucking eating tacos that crunch and fall apart every single
That's
bite you
fine.
have.
You're on the top of a bus. Like, who gives a fuck?
I
Yeah.
think there's still rules on the top of the bus.
No, there's no fucking rules, dude. What rule? What we always worry about repercussions and whatnot.
Yeah,
but
quite frankly, no one could stop me.
It's
that
a
night.
victimless crime.
Yeah.
Eating your lunch. People
Yeah.
are worried about eating like food they paid for on a bus ticket that they paid for. It's not disturbing it. You're not bothering anyone.
Yeah.
You're on the
Yeah.
top. So clearly, like it was
The
like
top
a well,
is still the bus, though. I don't
it
know
was
why.
but it was a well ventilated area.
No, it's ceilinged.
Who gives a fuck, dude?
Joe
You don't
wasn't
like
gonna
it?
care no matter where you
You
were.
don't like it? Fucking go down a flight, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm eating here.
What's you're not a big drinker, but what was your go-to drunk food?
In San Francisco, I was lucky because I go to like a late night taqueria and get like a real burrito. So usually like a chicken burrito. McDonald's was always like an option. There weren't like a lot of like late night places, so it was
Yeah.
like either Golden Boy Pizza in North Beach,
Yeah.
a taqueria, which was like usually where I would go, or fast food.
Yeah, there is something like 7-Eleven taquitos. Just they'll hit different when you're drunk and you just see. It almost is like when you're like if you're like stranded in a desert and you haven't had water in 2 days and you start to like hallucinate, see the mirage. Like I remember at Stony Brook, going to a house party, walking back to campus and seeing the lights from the 7-Eleven in the distance. And getting in there and seeing the taquitos on the little roller. Oh, beautiful sight.
A tear coming to your eye.
Huh?
A tear coming to your eye.
Yes. As you're just very drunk. You've been drinking for the last 6-7 hours.
Yeah.
You just bite into like a beef and cheese taquito.
The beef and the taquitos at 7-Eleven are something I love.
Monterey Jack chicken.
I loved them as a
Ooh.
teenager, and then something changed, and they don't taste that good to me anymore. Like they don't taste that flavorful. Maybe they changed. Maybe I changed.
Maybe you did change.
Maybe we all changed. You ever have the rolled up cheeseburger there?
No.
The cheeseburger roll up. You've had it?
I have.
Yeah, those
roll-ups are good.
They roll up the cheeseburger as if it's a hot dog.
Yeah.
It's
I haven't had
perfect.
that. I have had a 7-Eleven hot dog.
It
once
looks
before.
disgusting, but it's fine actually.
It literally looks like a turd.
yeah,
The
but
7-Eleven
the
hot
cheeseburger
dog-
roll up is fine.
I love
The
it,
hot
dude.
dogs are gross at 7-Eleven.
yeah.
Yeah, all the food is gross at 7-Eleven. That's part of the charm.
The pizza and the chicken wings don't do that. The Taquitos, I think, are solid.
Yeah.
I haven't had the cheeseburger roll up before.
It's all good.
Dude, it's always tonight.
I may
Maybe you guys should go.
try it tonight.
Tonight's the night, dude.
Maybe. What are we up to? Are we up to our feat of strength for this week?
Oh yeah, dude.
All right,
By
we
far.
have. So
What's feat of
because
strength?
each episode, of the
Relax, Mark.
each episode of the Buff Boys, we bring up a famous feat of strength that was accomplished throughout the world somewhere.
Okay.
And for this episode, I'm very excited. So I knew I was going to have you on. I wanted to bring up one of the greatest feats of strength in history. 1987, WrestleMania 3, Hulk Hogan slamming Andre the Giant.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
Yes. Hulk Hogan, who, according to Hulk Hogan, he lifted 800 pounds and tore every muscle in his back.
That's awesome.
You have
dude.
to respect that he'll just all of those things are checkable, and you're just like, nope, I'll say it. It's fine.
It is wild. I feel like every time Hulk Hogan tells the story of slamming Andre the Giant, he
Yeah.
gets heavier and more muscles in his back tore.
Yeah, he's like, I tore all the muscles in my back, brother. I didn't know I was going to do it till Andre told me to do it.
He was the
last
first
minute."
one to ever do it. It is a pretty wild sight.
Yeah, yeah.
If you've ever seen it.
I've seen
Do
it.
we want to do a little point?
Yeah,
Can we
dude.
edit that in? Hulk Hogan slamming
And
Andre the Giant.
Now.
Yeah.
It's literally the first thing on every single WWE programming thing now.
Yeah.
Everyone starts with the footage of him slamming Andre.
Yeah. And I also, when I was looking it up, found a couple of other things Hulk Hogan has claimed to have done.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck yeah.
Yeah. He claimed that Elvis was a fan of his wrestling.
That could be true.
Elvis
think so.
died 6 days after Hogan's first match.
Nice. He still watches
Did you know
from heaven.
Elvis never saw Star Wars?
Damn, that sucks for him.
Never saw it.
Hulk
And he was like
Hogan-
the inspiration for Han Solo.
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't think that's.
when they're about to when Han Solo's original dialogue, when Leia said "I love you," instead of saying "I know," he was supposed to say "Don't be cruel, baby."
That is true. Hulk Hogan once claimed to wrestle 400 days in a year because he crossed the international date line when going to Japan so much it actually added up to 400 days.
Damn, that's a lot, dude.
Well, the thing with Hogan is even if you point this out to him, he's like, "Oh no, brother, someone just told me it added up like that." Like there's never a point where he just goes, "I'm a fraud."
I've never really seen him confronted about his life. He claimed he was like the original guitarist in Metallica.
That's
No, he was
insane.
confronted about that, and he just made up a different lie.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
He also
That's what he does.
wasn't there the one with he claimed that he brought Simon Cowell to America or something? Or or there was something with it was that he talked about having a meeting with a Make-A-Wish kid at Wembley Stadium.
Yeah.
That was and he talked to Simon Cowell there and got him into him. And he was they only did one show at Wembley and he wasn't there.
I like this.
Yeah,
Yeah, he really is the Joe Gorman of wrestling. There is an entire Twitter thread that's just the lies that Hulk Hogan has said. I have an article here that's from the Sportster. It's just 23 of the most outrageous lies Hulk Hogan has said. And I feel like they probably had to narrow it down to get to 23.
Yeah.
Some of the he said he was supposed to be the face of the George Foreman grill before they got George Foreman.
I could believe that.
That might be true.
He said that Mike Tyson and him were supposed to have a boxing match, and Mike Tyson backed out because he was scared.
I definitely believe that.
Why would you believe that?
Cause, dude, the man slammed Andre the Giant, dude.
Yes.
Andre the Giant. The Rock also lied about shit. Did you see how he recently lied about going to In-N-Out for the first time?
Yeah, it's the third time he's
Yeah.
claimed to go to In-N-Out for the first time.
Yeah, The Rock's got a little bit of that too. Like if Kurt Angle is the one guy who just has a bunch of crazy stories that are actually real,
Yeah.
but everybody else I think is just I don't care. I'll say anything.
Yeah, like Chris Jericho, where
Yeah.
he tried to lie about that woman getting raped.
Yeah, here it is. Hulk Hogan was, he said that he met a Make-A-Wish kid at Wembley Stadium and got him to sit front row at the show. And it was just this nice story he told about helping a Make-A-Wish kid get a front row seat at Wembley Stadium. And it was Hulk Hogan wasn't at Wembley Stadium when they did their one show there.
We don't know that.
Like, he lies about things that there's no reason to lie about. I'm sure he did do a lot of Make-A-Wishes. Just tell one of those stories.
That's probably a thing where he's like, he just forgot what Wembley Stadium was. And he
Yeah.
was like, I did it. And he's like, oh, that's not the place in Illinois. Like, he just doesn't remember things.
So Hulk Hogan was in the movie Mr. Nanny and Santa with Muscles.
Yes, I love those.
And in his autobiography, he claimed that every movie he was both of those movies were a mess of a script, and he had to rewrite them himself.
Oh,
Damn.
smart. That's probably like he ad-libbed once, and then he was like, I rewrote them. You like those movies?
Fuck yeah, they rock.
What do you like about them?
That Hulk Hogan's in it. And that is essentially playing himself.
Yeah.
He also played baseball in high school and claimed that he was scouted by both the New York Yankees and the Cincinnati Reds.
Those are both really good teams.
That's
Do you think he did?
Absolutely.
He used to eat 2 Snickers a day, too.
Really?
Yeah.
So do I.
It's a big old. Do you?
Yeah. Well, one king size.
Oh, okay.
But I think that's
Smart.
2 regular
Yeah,
size.
that's yeah.
But yeah, I do that as part of my bulking period right now.
yeah. Hulk Hogan said that he went to he watched a couple of NXT matches. That's
Nice.
WWE's developmental when Kevin Owens was first there.
Oh.
Okay.
His first 2 matches, and he apparently told Vince McMahon, "I'm telling you, you got to give this guy a chance. He'll get over." That was at the time when Hulk Hogan was like kicked out of the WWE Hall of Fame and was not being talked to by the company because he said the N-word on a sex tape.
Why? What? But I mean, it was justified.
It was justified.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, his daughter was dating a black guy, apparently.
Yeah. What would you do in that situation?
Just accept it.
Man, what a cuck.
he claimed
Also,
that
that wouldn't be a situation to me. That would just be she has a boyfriend.
Uh-oh.
he also claimed
Uh-oh.
that after WrestleMania 2, they were partying so hard that John Belushi had to leave
Whoa.
because the wrestlers were crazier partiers than John Belushi.
John Belushi was quite a drug addict, too.
Well, John Belushi died 4 years before WrestleMania 2, so he couldn't have been there partying with them that night.
Do you think it was a...
This feat of strength is actually more the strength of
You
Hulk
think it was
Hogan's
a
lies.
ghost?
He might have been. I mean, those WrestleMania, those wrestlers were a real animal house if you think about it.
Yeah. I don't know John Belushi movies. I can't do the game.
That's pretty much Blues Brothers, and that's it.
Yeah. Blues Brothers 2000.
A star that was eliminated too soon. That was that was his
It wasn't in
brother.
Blues Brothers 2000, was he?
No, that was his brother.
Oh,
Not John.
Hulk Hogan's
Jim.
recollection of the Montreal screw job.
Oh, yeah.
I know, Mark, you've heard that video.
Yeah. They asked like Hulk Hogan, like, you know the Montreal screw job, right?
Yes, of course.
Where
For
like,
those of you
Where
who don't-
Brett screwed Brett.
yeah, where Brett gets put in the sharpshooter and taps out, and they
So
like
the whole thing behind it, for anyone who doesn't know, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart wrestled, and Bret Hart was leaving the company and didn't want to lose the championship, or he would have lost it, but in a different way. And instead of trying to work it out, or they were trying to work it out, and what they decided to do was they just Shawn Michaels put Bret Hart in a submission hold, and Vince McMahon came out and they called the match and like actually legitimately went off script and screwed over Bret Hart
yeah,
That would have
by having him in a submission hold. And Hulk Hogan was asked about it.
yeah.
Nice, dude.
And Hogan was like, Shawn Michaels held down Brett and pinned him. It was in the year 2000. Brett was upset that a small guy like Shawn Michaels could pin him like that in front of everybody. Like, just almost every single detail possible is wrong.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't even know he said this one. This is the number one lie. At WrestleMania 30, this is just a few years ago now,
Yes.
he came out to open the show, and out came Stone Cold and The Rock. And Hulk Hogan said that he didn't know that Stone Cold and The Rock were there or were going to come out.
That's awesome. That they naturally just cracked a beer and got together like
Yeah.
that.
They
That's
all
fucking
hung out.
incredible.
Yeah.
You know how you just kind of run to your friends in the ring in front of everybody?
That's
You know, in
fucking
front of
amazing.
80,000 people at the
Yeah.
biggest show of the year, you just ad-lib a little bit.
Dude, it's all a fucking work. Who cares? It's all like talking
that
out-
that one's kind of fun. Some of the other
Yeah.
ones, it's just like, how could anyone ever believe a word this guy says?
It's all fucking make 'em ups anyway, dude. Who
Yeah,
cares?
that is true.
Make
It's all
'em ups.
make 'em ups, dude.
I'll make them ups.
None of this shit matters.
Bunch of make 'em ups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where can audiences see you?
I'm at Mark Henley, Henely. I'm putting out a bunch of reels. I got a bunch featuring Matt Maran coming up called "Lying with Friends."
Ooh.
You love this because it's a lot of lying.
Oh, I do love that.
And what I do is I tell people
He
lies.
dresses up like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, I tell people lies, and they try to tell if I'm telling the truth or not.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you'd be very good at the game, I think.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Do or false is a fun game on there.
Oh,
He-
yeah.
He lists a bunch of Mountain Dew flavors, and you have to guess if they're actual Mountain Dew flavors or if he's making them up.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so check that out, and then also I'm weekly on Comedy Fight Club, Comedy Fight NYC,
Yep.
and yeah, that's it. Otherwise, you could fuck around and find out.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you on the Patreon.